Okay, hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Hip Hop Live. We have our very own talented TSU alumni here, CampZeroo.
Hey, what up, what up, what up?
You know, thank you for coming in today.
y'all
You know,
for
we always love that alumni always comes back, you know.
What?
That's the one thing I love about this school. Like, alumni always come back or give back.
Oh,
And
for sure.
that inspires us, like, as students. I know me, myself, like, if I see that you were in my shoes and you're doing what you're doing now, like,
I was definitely there, that's for sure.
it's just motivation.
I'm happy to be back, though.
You
Y'all
know?
make me feel old.
You-
Gotta throw the alumni word on me.
It's because you graduated from here. You know, some people that go here, that's been going here for about, like, 20 years. Like, some people don't want to leave.
I know, I see somebody that was here when I was here. Coming out the building. I was like, oh, okay.
Some people don't leave.
Just
They
driving.
they stay here, and it's just like, dude, you're like my grandpa. Like,
I'm just saying.
Oh, dang.
not you, not
Yeah,
you.
but that's the alumni word. That
But-
age ranges from.
That means you graduated. That means you're.
That means you old.
Yeah, she's pretty much
It
saying
does
that you've
not.
been here too
That
long.
means you crossed over.
I think they don't just want to pay like the financial aid, right? Maybe so.
Them student loans back? Ooh, them student loans are killer. I know I got a couple.
Y'all be ready for them.
Ooh.
They coming.
Are they coming after you?
Y'all, they already got me.
Uh,
They coming after y'all. No, it's worth it though.
Okay.
It's
Thanks.
worth it.
I need to hear that because I'm over here thinking like, woo, I don't know.
Nah,
Let's
That's
just quit now.
right. Exactly.
Start paying them back now.
Mm, okay.
Focus on your credit.
Okay. Thanks
They
for
still, do Frenchies still give y'all like you sign up for a credit card? They give you
Frenchies is
$50?
gone.
You lying.
They're moving it.
I just seen.
No,
it.
it's still there.
It's still there,
They're
but
moving
they're
it though.
moving.
They're shutting down the original one and moving it down the street.
Oh, I mean, you
Yeah.
said gone. Like I was like, what?
You like Frenchies though?
Yeah, it was alright.
It
That's what got me. They
Got
used to
you.
give us They used to give us free meals if we signed up for credit cards. So I had like 8 credit cards.
What?
Really? They do not do that. They need to bring that back.
No, they
I
don't.
mean, that's like a freshman 30 right there, though, man.
Really?
Like,
Because
forget the 15. You're gonna get like 30 pounds just eating Frenchies.
what we do here, like everyone eats Chick-fil-A. Every day, all day. Like Chick-fil-A, that line is always long.
You eat Chick-fil-A.
I do.
You can't eat it on Sunday.
That's true.
So what you eat on Sunday?
Just sit at
Cup
home
of
and
noodles.
cry.
Just sit at home and just pray. You just stay
Y'all
up all
living
night
the
to
real
eat.
life.
Yes.
It's fun though. You gotta enjoy it. Enjoy it.
People say these are the best years of your life.
Maybe. Depends. I'm living my best years right now.
I know. I've seen,
Yeah.
I've looked you up. I've seen you were nominated for a Kids' Choice Award.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a big thing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a surprise. I actually shot a movie here. It's called Step in the Movie. It had Anthony Anderson, Monique, Faison Love, B2K was in it. That's how old I am. But we shot it here, and then we got nominated for a Kids' Choice Award. And it was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That
Yeah,
is,
it's
like,
pretty cool.
So-
everyone can say that.
Back in the day.
So right off the bat, I do have a question for you. What's with the mask?
Oh, okay. I'm an EDM DJ by trade. So
Okay.
before I switched over to hip hop, I was EDM DJ. So I just got off tour. I did 40 shows in 48 days, and I wear that big gold mask when I'm doing my techno thing.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool. It got strobe lights, smoke come out of it.
Oh wow! So it's like
Yeah.
it's a full mask. It's not just like a paper mache
No,
or
you have-
whatever.
it's
It has.
Oh no, it's a full
Oh, wow.
heavy duty.
Just
I'll
out of
take-
curiosity, how much did that even cost? Because that's
They start at 10,000.
oh my
Ooh.
I
god.
got like 8 of them. Yeah, they pretty cool though.
He said he had 8 of them.
You have
I got a
8.
bunch of them.
Can
Yeah.
I have one, please?
Yeah.
Right. The price of one of your masks.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, you definitely have one.
Dude, the price of one of your masks is about how much loans I'm taking out. Like, whew.
You better put
I'm trying to
them
make
loans
that
back in
money.
there. Put them loans back.
I know. So how did you get started, like, in EDM?
When I was doing hip hop back in the day, I had a Korean investor, and he was telling me about something called K-pop. And K-pop is basically EDM, but
Right.
overseas into shoes. So when I did my first K-pop song, which is EDM, I think I did like 1.2 million views the first week, something crazy. Then I was on tour by the end of the month, so I stayed with it. Yeah, so it was kind of like I got lucky.
So breaking into that EDM K-pop genre, was it in Korean that you did the first song, or was it just the production?
No, it was English. I just I I guess K-pop inspired it, but I couldn't get the language down.
It's a hard language.
So what's the significance of your mask that you wear? Like, is it?
Nothing really. It was just cool. There's a guy named Marshmallow.
Yeah, that's what I got that when I seen it.
Yeah,
that's
so
what it reminded me of.
The guy that made his mask made mine. You pay him a certain amount of money. He goes and create it. And
do you wear your mask like every time you DJ?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I DJ. Yeah.
So why do you like? Is it so like when you can go out and just walk? Go to Walmart because after you get so big, you can't go to Walmart. So is that like why you wear your mask so you don't
it was
get
just a gimmick, just an on stage personality. I mean, I still got pictures with me with it all, but no, it was just a personality, just a little gimmick I came up. It's pretty cool. It's fun.
So I want to ask you, like, who are your major inspirational people, like, in the game? Because I don't really know that much about techno. I've heard it a couple of times.
As far as techno, Skrillex, Tiesto, Steve Aoki. In hip hop, it'd be your Nas, Jay-Z, your older heads. Yeah, all love Nas. Yeah, yeah, he's dope. I guess as an entrepreneur, it'd be like your L.A. Reid's, Jay-Z again, people who really impact the music industry.
So, like, have you met any of your artists, like, that you looked up to? Or what?
Oh, yeah, I met everybody.
Yeah, he's
anybody you name.
I've seen, like, you've performed, like, with Drake. Like, you've been on stage with them and everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Drake, Future, Wale, pretty much anybody you name, I blessed the stage with them.
So who was your, I don't want to say who's your favorite, but, like, who did you have the most fun with on stage? Or who were you shocked by, like, that you were actually performing on them with, like, on stage?
Shocked?
Mm-hmm. Like, you can't believe, like, you were so shocked. You were like, oh, my God, I can't believe I'm here performing with who?
I don't know. I would say Bailee, my artist. That would be the most, like, why you doing, what you doing here? No, Bailee would be my most, like, I guess, proud moment. But I was, like, most excited. For anybody else, it'd just be, like, just opening up a Rick Ross or, just blessing the stage with Drake. Which they're all cool people. But I don't know, shocked. I mean, maybe if I was able to open up for Michael Jackson or somebody like that, then I'd probably still be in shock now.
So for Hip Hop Live being like a reality TV show for up-and-coming artists, like what kind of advice can you give to up-and-coming artists? Because I know it's like really hard when you start spending a lot of money, a lot of time, and people ain't really just feeling you unless you own. So
for sure. Patience. Make sure you have a lot of patience. You're going through something. Know that midnight only lasts for a minute. Google should be your best friend. Whatever you don't know, Google it. I mean, that's for any perfection.
So what did you learn that you didn't know on Google?
For everything. How to tour, how to get the finances, how to produce, how to make music, make beats. I mean, everything from top to bottom. I mean, I'm a Google fanatic, or was. How to find a manager.
So what would you say is the one key advice that you would give to them besides Google? Because that's really extremely vague. Like you've been through this business, you understand the marketing, you understand the management, you understand the touring. Like, out of all of that, what would you say is the one thing that you need to know?
Knowledge. Know what you're getting into before you attack it. When I first started rapping, I would stay in the studio till 8 in the morning every night, putting out albums, but I had no fans to listen to them. So I would say learn the profession that you're getting into first. I know that's broad, but I would definitely learn whatever you get into first before you attack it.
All right.
Know what you're up against.
So, just not to bring up old things, because this is back in 2016, but I saw this video of you, I think it was called Gold Socks, and you were in a robe. And there was one specific scene that kind of like stuck out to me where you were like dry humping the wall or something like that.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Because I was just like, what are you on?
I probably was just trying to create a gimmick. I have no idea. I've done so many things. I changed my rap name probably 8 times.
Really? So what was your first rap name?
Chaos, I think. From Chaos to Abnormal to Mr. Mode to Cliff Clemens. I had a lot of rap names.
Cliff Clemens.
Just kept rebranding every time you felt like it wasn't working.
Kept trying.
So do you feel like you're gonna stick with your rap name now?
I have to. Yeah. This is the first thing that worked, so I just. But I've tried over and over and over again. That's, don't ever stop trying. Because I've been doing it 20 years. Ooh, that sounds.
What
I mean, it's nothing, man. It's like
that great saying that, but I've been doing it 20 years, so
that's overnight success. Time right there.
And since you brought up like old videos, I've seen some old videos online that you had, like, it's called Run It Up Challenge. Are you still doing that?
Yes, I am.
Can you like let us know what that is?
Well, it's two different types. So I have an open verse. That's on my Instagram bio. You put your verse on my song, Run It Up. Whoever got the best verse, they getting $100,000 bonus, signing bonus, and a record deal. And then the Run It Up challenge is it's based around good deeds. So if you see an old lady walking across the street, you go help her, record it, which is weird, but record it, put the song behind it, post it, tag Run It Up challenge in CampZeroo, and then you'll be entered into a chance to win $500,000. So if you're in school, you should be entering that contest.
Yeah, I'm about to call my grandma. Like, hey, grandma.
I need you to walk across the street.
Right. You wanna make some money real quick?
I mean, just real quick, I do want to point out the fact that I want to give you props for your hat because it says "Make School Great Again," which is
thank you.
It's something that I think that it should be stated and at least advertised on the public stage.
For sure.
But I also want to ask you, why exactly did you call yourself CampZeroo? Like a kangaroo kind of thing, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, you kind of hit on here. The mask, I said it in a room. I was looking at it like, what am I going to call this thing? So it's not really I just wanted something different, something that fit that mask. So it kind of just flew out the air.
Do you feel like the mask like contributes to the energy? Like of your concerts and stuff?
Oh yeah. I mean, the mask is the show. I mean, it lights up. I mean, it goes with the lights.
I mean, for 10,000, yeah, it better.
Oh yeah, it does.
It better do a lot. Actually,
I mean, Marshmallow Mask probably goes 40, 50K.
Wow.
So, yeah, something like that.
So explain the energy that you feel like when you're performing at your concerts or like raves.
EDM and hip hop is different energies. EDM is another level. For EDM, I probably do shows 200,000 or 300,000 people. In hip hop, it'd be maybe 3, 4, maybe 5. EDM is, I mean, it gives you life. I mean, being able to hear a song and create your own feeling, because a lot of it doesn't have words. So you move by the instruments versus the words. My EDM shows are a lot bigger. I mean, if you ever see a CampZeroo show, I mean, the light show is crazy. The lights go with the mask. The mask change colors. I mean,
and EDM is a very hopping scene.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, for sure.
Have you had any crazy experiences on stage?
Oh, a bunch of them.
I was gonna say,
Tell us
yes.
one.
Tell us one that you'll never forget.
Yeah. That's a good one. Probably just gonna make up one. No, just joking.
I mean, honestly,
I was about to say, we couldn't tell you if you're lying or not.
I've been in the scene for a little bit too.
I allow people to jump on stage.
You allow them to?
Oh yeah. At this stage of my career, because I'm still striving to be one of the tops. I mean, I made the top 100 list in the world, but I still feel like it's still I'm still working hard to get to that next level. But I always feel like that.
What is the next level?
My next level would be getting paid $150,000 a show.
How much are you now?
25, 30.
Okay, y'all got to get that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we always have spring blings and all kind of stuff. So, would you be willing to come back? I don't know about 30,000. We gotta
Come
ask.
back for free for y'all.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay, look, we need to have this on in writing. Like,
You gonna get an 8? No?
I definitely come back for free. I mean, this is my stomping ground.
And it's his family. Yeah.
For sure. Even though I was at U of H most of the time, but TSU's growing a lot. They should be very proud of where they're going. It was different when I was here. We had one street.
Oh,
we
wow.
had one street. If you wanted to party, you had to go to Prairie View or U of H.
Oh, no. No shades up here.
They had just built the courthouses, the little houses, the little apartments over there. I forgot what they was called.
which ones?
The little apartments they built over there.
Oh, over there by Frenchie's?
in that area.
Yes, they call it UAV now.
Oh, they would call something else then.
Greystone.
Oh.
Greystone, I think, yeah.
Because, you had Big Mo rap about it and stuff like that. Greystone and TSU.
Really? Wow.
That part of TSU was lit all the time, yeah.
I've heard stories, like, from all alumni, like, everything
TSU
happened.
Used to be dangerous.
I mean, kind of still is.
I mean, yeah, used to.
I know, it's a good place, though. It's a good place, and it's a good opportunity. Just make sure you take it, and whatever you're here for, get that information and go and be prepared to use it.
I think it teaches you how to survive.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So what new music do you have out right now?
I got a lot of music out.
I seen you just dropped an album recently, actually.
did.
No pressure.
I did.
Tell us about
I
it.
dropped it. I was in the hospital when it dropped. My appendix burst, so I had to get surgery.
Yeah, I
my
seen that.
goodness.
You were in the hospital for 14 days. I'm glad
Yeah,
you can
I was
make it. I'm glad you're doing better.
And I'm glad I made it too. I was
Like,
almost out
you
of
can
there.
die from that, actually.
I thought I did. I think I left and came back.
Ooh, my
I think
goodness.
so.
Ooh.
Tell me about that.
It wasn't your time.
Tell me about that real quick. Hold up. Did you go to heaven or hell? Like,
Right.
whoa.
No, it's real though. You never know, because I woke up Thursday normal. You never know when. It's your time or when you got to be faced with a challenge that you're gonna have to overcome. But yeah, I mean, I overwork myself. I would work 7 hours a week, 14, 15 hours a day. I would have 40, 50 meetings a day, so I overwork myself. But I forgot the question. Oh, the music. Yeah, my album dropped while I was in the hospital, and it surprisingly did over 1 million streams the first week. So I was surprised about that.
So what's your favorite on the album?
Probably Robert, which is the weirdest song on there, probably.
What is it about?
It tells my story about how I met Robert, which is the guy who taught me how to rap.
So rappers can be trained?
Oh, it can be trained? Or
Well, I mean, you can make a rapper.
you could. You want to, yeah.
I was thinking that maybe you were born with it.
I guess I had the talent, maybe. I guess he exposed me to the talent. But he taught me how to make beats. Or he taught me how to use the machinery, how to deliver, But he was the same age as me. He was weird. He was 10 too. But
10?
he was 10, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we both was 10. But
Some talented kids.
Robert was smart. Robert had a real big head. And he was just like, even in high school, we would make like...
So you could tell he knew a lot just by looking at him.
Oh, he knew, like, he could draw. Like, he would draw, like, Dragon Ball Z pictures, like, for real, like, identical. He would, like, he would make these clothing lines. He'd be like, come on, we're going to make some clothes. And then we'd go to the school and sell jackets with, like, paint on them. And people would buy them. Like, he was always different. But Robert's the one that taught me. He went to Prairie View.
Why not TSU?
Right.
Right. I mean, it's no shade to Prairie View at all.
I don't know. Prairie View in the middle of nowhere. At least you got city around TSU, and then you got U of H. And you got the beach that's 45 minutes away.
Really? Where? See, I'm not from here, so I don't even...
Galveston?
Galveston? That beach...
That's a beach. See, the mic cut off on you. See, that's the beach. Don't be doing that. Don't be throwing shade on Galveston. Galveston used to be lit. We used to go out there and... I don't drink or nothing, but it used to be lit.
Maybe I missed this, but where are you originally from?
From Dallas.
From Dallas.
So do you partake in when I moved here, I seen there's like this beef in between Houston and Dallas. Do you partake in that?
No, I got nothing to do with that.
So who's your favorite artist from Houston?
From Houston?
Dead or alive? Make it easy.
I don't know. I used to like Slim Thug. I still like Slim. I just did a show with Slim. I did the car show with him in Dallas, 1979. But I like Travis Scott.
You going to his concert?
No. I'll probably be somewhere.
Okay,
You'll be somewhere performing.
Yeah.
Zero from Houston. He was at the show too, and I definitely like Zero. I don't like him at all.
You don't like him?
Not his music, no.
Why
It makes
not?
me feel sad.
Oh.
Yeah, I
see.
I feel the same way.
I mean, a lot of people like him, love him. I heard one song in my whole life.
I hate you.
I don't know. I just didn't feel good afterwards.
Yeah, you was like,
I was in high school though. Zero's been out a long time. I mean, those are legends. Paul Walls and Slim Thugs and who is 214-33 up? What's his name? Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Who?
Who? Mike Jones. Yeah. Legend,
So I have a quick question for you. There was down the grapevine in the gossip mail.
Mm-hmm.
There was a story that said that you gave $100,000 to a homeless man.
I did.
And,
There's actually video of it.
Oh, see, but here's my question. I'm not homeless, but no, it's fine.
Let's stop it.
No, we're not playing. Seriously.
Split it. Yeah, that was a dope. I woke up. I'm real spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
So God told me to do it, and I did it. And then a couple of days later, he went and got a hotel, and he put I think like 12, 15 more homeless guys in a hotel with him, about their roof and everything. So he's doing good now. I think he's in Oklahoma.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
And I'm not trying to run back, but I wanted to ask you about the new breed artists. Like, you got Hallelujah, you got Son of Bam, you got Sauce Twins.
Sauce Twins.
Yeah. What about those cats?
I don't really know them.
Okay.
I don't know any of the names.
Heard any music from them?
I think I heard of Sauce Twins maybe. I mean, I got some good fighters out here, boxers.
Sorry, I thought you meant like Street Fighters. I'm like, whoa.
I got the Twins. As far as the music scene, keep in mind I was in the EDM space. I'm not a loop of like who's. I'm meeting people I didn't even know who I met. Somebody was at one of my shows. Like, it's such and such. I don't know who that is. But that's just because I was in a whole nother different space of music.
Do we have EDM artists here in Houston?
I'm sure you do, yeah. I don't know who, but I'm sure you do. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, who would you say are like your favorite artists or like your favorite people to collab with?
Who are you looking forward to collabing with? Mostly. We're going to help you get there. Y'all hear? Wisely.
Favorite artists? I still like old school artists, but I mean, like your Chris Browns, I guess.
Did you used to practice like the little dance moves? Like,
I did.
Excuse
I
me,
used to
miss.
dance for real.
Really?
Show us something.
Oh, okay. Grab the mic and do a windmill.
I start feeling some music.
So do you dance like when you're performing?
No.
No?
Nah.
Oh man.
I just lights and conversation. I'm goofy. I'm real goofy.
I mean,
I'll be back a couple weeks. I'll be doing a show out here. I don't know where, but I have to ask the big guy out there.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
We'd love to support.
It's a fun show. I'm goofy.
So
exciting.
what kind of just to bring this up, but which of your artists are you most excited to see the progression of? So I know you brought a little bit of a posse with you here today, and some of them dressed pretty nicely, and like I'm just like, all right, I can see the artistic impression that you guys are coming from.
For sure.
Yeah, I just want to know which ones are you're most excited about. Not to have any internal arguments. Who's my favorite child, but
on my label.
Yeah, just
Bailee.
Bailee, all right.
Oh yeah, she's been doing music since she was a baby. I picked her up when she was 7.
Really?
I'm working with her now, and she's the cover of Country Magazine. She's also just featured in Rolling Out Magazine. She's going on the ABC tour. Her tour starts February. I mean, she has a song out that's called Strange Love. Right now, that's going to be amazing. I just posted it, so if you guys want to check out a snippet of it, I just posted it on my Instagram at CampZeroo.
Of course.
Oh yeah, she's definitely going to be a mega star within the next 365 days.
Hey, all right, speaking into existence, right?
Speaking of that, it's going to be messy. So, are you in a relationship with someone? You heard me. I did the tag. I'm going to messy.
Yeah, I'm married. Yeah.
Oh, you're married?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm married.
No, but no. He's married, but he's single for the public.
I'm married.
So
No, this is a public. He's saying it now. You
that's
you
what I'm
gotta
saying.
claim. Yes.
Oh yeah. She's a celebrity makeup artist. So.
Okay. How long have you been married?
1 year.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. So make sure y'all take your time.
So with me being a woman, I want to know what's the best thing she's taught you.
As a wife.
Well, in the industry, like some advice she's giving you that like worked out for the long run, because we know everything.
You can answer that, Nick. You want to answer that question? What you here for? To make sure I would
succeed?
No. Talk about it in the.
Oh man, I don't remember already.
She eat and drink.
Oh yeah.
I don't eat, so I will work myself because I'm so determined. But her thing is you gotta eat and drink. And I remember she said that like 2 weeks before I had the appendix.
She must
She's
be
real
worried.
supportive. She's a sweetheart. She's gonna be on the road with Bailee, so I won't be seeing her much. But we just had a baby. I babied her 2 months. Y'all getting personal up here. What's up?
Baby, that's the point.
That's the point.
This is our first show. Y'all just say that.
No, this is really our first show.
This is our first show, right?
Y'all
Okay.
might want to keep this show going. But, yeah, we just had 2 months, so she's back at the house.
Congratulations. Oh, you got married.
Well, I got 3 boys.
I know. You got your newborn,
You're living a dream.
a new life.
You got a great career. You got married. You have children. Like, you're living a life.
She got the whole book up on the computer right here.
No, honestly though, you can start your own little Jackson family, right? Yeah, have someone teach them.
Done.
You done?
Nah, 3 boys. That's it.
Alright.
I tried for a girl.
I tried
I
for
can
a
see the
girl.
trying. It's just 3. It's just one more. Like,
Can we talk about that on this station?
yeah.
Yeah. We open book.
Oh, y'all grown. I forgot.
Yeah.
Y'all grown. Okay. Yeah, we might try one more time.
That's great. So how'd y'all meet? Like, how'd you know she was the one?
That's the real question. Because I'm looking for a husband.
Oh,
I'm looking for a husband.
okay. Personal ad per show.
Tell me how
I like long walks on the beach.
Tell me how I capture him.
I met her off a dating site like Tinder.
Like
or something
Tinder?
See, there you go,
I
ladies
knew
and
it.
gentlemen.
You can
It
find
actually
love on
works.
Tinder.
I mean, you can also find other things, but you know,
Yeah.
love is
It was weird
essential.
because I was in another city. She was in another city. She's from Maine, but she was in Arizona, and I was in Dallas. And somehow I swiped right on her. I don't know how, but when I met her, I moved her to Dallas like the second week.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that was
quick.
incredibly fast.
Oh
yeah.
It doesn't happen like that.
And so
Wow.
how did you know she was the one?
I'm spiritual.
Yeah.
My body told me. My spirit.
I'm trying to get on that level, man. Let me get
That's-
the.
Are you already on the level? You know. Trust
If you
me.
need a wife, my skin.
Oh, we making a connection today? Hey,
I didn't know you were a matchmaker too.
hey, I'm about to add that to the resume.
We just
You
felt
need
the
to.
Type that in
spirit.
there. Trust me, you know you go through a bunch of bad breakups to get to that right one.
Bad breakup. I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
you
know.
mentioned that.
So tell us how important it is to be spiritual. The important role your spirituality
For me?
plays. Yeah.
For me, that's my guidance. That's my, I knew to sign Bailee because our spirits connected.
Yeah, we're going to get to you in a minute, so don't feel left out because we're going to get to you in a minute. But I wanted to back up because she said bad breakups, and y'all know I'm a mess started. So what kind of bad breakups? You don't have to say her name, but just tell me something because I know I'm a little crazy, so I can imagine.
A lot of the bad breaks was because of me. So, I mean, yeah, I was an idiot until I got married.
Like you own up to it.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Okay, hold on. I see what y'all doing here. There's like a bunch of girls all getting up on dudes. It's like, yeah, you better own up to it because guys are always wrong. No, we're not doing all that, all right? I'm gonna stand up for the guys in the room. There's like, what, 2 of us, 3? I'm gonna stand up for all of us in this room and everyone out there in the world, all right? I've had a lot of crazy dates myself, and I know that it's definitely not all our faults, all right? I could have been Emmett Till 3 months ago, all right? So no.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh,
Nah.
man.
Oh, y'all going with this,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's change it.
I don't want no part of it. Now you got good men. You got men that's naturally that come out like Nick. He's a wonderful guy. This is a guy that when I left college, when I left TSU, he took me in because I was broke. And I went to acting school to get my other degree. And the first day we met, he moved me into his crib, gave me his bedroom. And it just kind of shows you that there is good people in the world. And I've watched his relationships. He never cheated, even though he'll see me bring 4 or 5 women in every week. So you do have good men in the world. You just gotta good luck finding them. I'll just say that. But you got bad women too.
That is very true.
It's people are people, man.
The smartest thing to do is get your education and pay your bills. Credit is
Your
important.
debts.
Credit is important.
So since you said earlier that Frenchies, they gave you like, if you sign up for a credit card, you would get like Frenchies.
Oh,
So
man,
did you ruin your credit like in
Oh,
college?
for sure.
Do you still have those credit cards?
Do I do what?
You still have those credit cards?
Man, them credit cards, they came and got them cards. Give me them damn cards back. Nah, I wish. No, but credit's important. Credit is important.
So what advice would you give us as college students? Like, if you could go back and change anything, or if you could tell yourself, something, what would you tell yourself?
Nothing. I wouldn't change anything. You got to go through those pains. You got to go through those hurdles. You got to learn. You got to go through those bad relationships to get to that good one. How you gonna know what's good if you don't know what's bad? So I wouldn't change nothing. I just live life. But the most important thing is to set your goals and know what you want now. Don't wait till you're 25. Most people say you got 6, 7 more years. You got 5 years. Start now. Making plans. If you start working on it now, you'll be happy by 25.
So I really want to get back into the music. I know you say you have a new album out. Like, where have you been out broadcasting? Where have you, like, what's your highlight cities that you like going to? Why you like going there?
I mean, I just got off tour, so I'm just touching cities again. I just left Atlanta yesterday. Came straight here to Houston. I'm going straight to Oklahoma from here. I'm going straight to New York from here, and then I go back to Atlanta. I got to do some shows, and then going to Miami, going to LA, then coming back here.
Yeah, I wanted to like put you in the middle. Like, I want you to come over here and join the conversation. Like,
we've been talking about you so much.
I want here. You can have this seat.
You can sit.
No.
I mean, but you're his artist. We're talking about all of y'all.
Oh.
Come on.
Don't be shy.
What happened? So,
So for those of you that don't know, this is actually introduce yourself, young lady,
and let everyone know what you have going on.
My name is Bailee Paige. I am 17. I am a country pop artist, and my new single just came out. It's called Strange Love, and then the music video will be coming out next week.
All right, everyone, keep an eye out for that. That sounds.
You 17.
Well, no, just wait.
Okay, that's not a major problem here.
I'm like,
No. I mean, he's had her since in the label since he was like 8 years old, right?
Right.
So yeah, obviously he knows all that. No, this is not like some jailbait situation, right?
She's been singing. I've been watching her sing since she was 7. Live performances all over the world. I mean, she's amazing. When you guys look her up and get to hear her music, she's real soulful. She goes under the genre of country pop, but when you get to hear it, you'll be surprised.
Because what is country pop exactly? Is it not to sound like Taylor Swift or whatever? But that's the first thing that pops in my mind.
I do not want to be categorized as Taylor Swift.
That's why I figured.
Country pop is like the category that I'm in, just mainly because when I was growing up, I sang a lot of country, and so I definitely have that in my voice. But then I also love like singing pop and like what a lot of people like today, because I don't know, I like to reach like a lot more, like a broad range of people rather than just like a select few. And with country, like it's not like not a lot of people listen to country. So I wanted to be able to reach a lot of people, especially with my music. My music has like a deeper meaning. Like with the songs that I do, it's not just like, oh yeah, I did this song because it's fun and I love the way it like makes me feel. I do it because I want to reach more people and I want to like be able to inspire people. Because like you guys said, like why did you do this and like how did you do this? Like that's why I want to do this.
I see. I got you. I understand. So it's pretty much pop music, but with your country influence.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. That's cool.
Yeah, because if you listen to my song "Strange Love," you'll hear the country, like you'll hear
the twang.
Yeah,
maybe?
the twang.
Yeah.
But my song is not country. It's it's not.
All right. Well.
So who inspires you?
So obviously, growing up, I sang a lot of country. So like a lot of country artists inspire me, like Dolly Parton, Patsy Cline. But then I also like a lot of pop artists. Like growing up, I used to like dance and sing in our living room to Michael Jackson. Like he is like literally my idol. But then I also like a lot of popular like artists right now, like Khaled. I love Khaled, and then I love Post Malone because he's different. And then I also like Maren Morris. She's a country singer. But
so on your album, what's something like? What's your favorite song and why?
So I don't have an album yet. I just have my single. I'm working on my album right now. But since the only song I have out is Strange Love, it's gotta be Strange Love.
Okay. Could you like sing us a clip of that?
Oh, are we putting her on the spot like that right now, ladies and gentlemen?
Just
Okay.
something small. Just something small.
It's like Sweet in the Morning. You know, you gotta come ready, right?
Right. Yeah, not ready.
Yeah,
Drop
sure.
the beat. No.
Take me away from here. I'll follow you to Jupiter. I need your company. Strange love.
All right.
Yeah, she got some pipes on her.
Right,
Hold
I
on.
see, like when you said her voice is very soulful, like I can feel it. Like that's you have a great voice.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm gonna follow you know Apple Music. I'm gonna go download that right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy that single.
Yes. Oh,
Dang,
Yes.
that took me for took my breath away.
Right.
In
That was not
moment.
expected
In a moment.
at all. Wow.
That was dope. That was dope.
So
Thank
you
for
have
that, by the
like,
way.
are you planning on like going on tour? You planning on releasing any new music?
Yeah, so
soon, or?
me and him are working on the rest of my album, and then so once we get that done, we're gonna set tour dates, and that will probably be like the end of February or March. So
Okay,
So when is the album releasing?
the album will probably be released in like December or January because we want to like
Perfect.
we want this to be good.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So it's
Your
gonna
first
be
album?
Yes.
it's gonna be on all platforms then. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, Spotify, iTunes,
Yeah, my
SoundCloud, maybe.
single is on not SoundCloud, but
No, SoundCloud.
my single is on Spotify and Apple Music.
All right, cool.
Title?
It's Strange Love.
Strange.
Strange Love.
Is it
by
on Tidal?
Bailee
It is,
Paige.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm actually curious about names. I have a weird thing with names. You know, that's why I asked you about CampZeroo. Because it takes me forever to come up with a name for anything, ever. Literally
Same.
months to come up with a name. So why is Bailee your birth name or?
So yeah, Bailee is my first name, and it's actually spelled different. It's BAI capital LEE, and then Paige is my middle name. And so ever since I was growing up, even with CampZeroo and my parents, they all called me Bailee Paige. Like, and so it really just stuck with me, and I liked it a lot, and it's unique.
Okay.
It is.
It is unique. I've never seen anyone's name spelled Bailee like that.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool, honestly. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna stand by my ground.
You're
So
speaking for us.
Yeah.
yeah, like so. Okay, so for you, him being in college, of course, and you being 17, do you have any college aspirations or goals? Or?
So right now, I just want to pursue music. I've gotten that question a lot, like, what are your plans since, like, you're a singer, and, like, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to go to college? Right now, I just want to focus on getting, like, I want to focus on me, and I want to be, like, the best I can be right now. I really don't like to plan in the future because I know, like, whatever God has for me, like, that's what'll be. And so if all doesn't work out, which I know it will, I'll just go to a trade school or something for whatever.
For singing?
Yeah.
But same thing, right? So, like, are you in a relationship at 17, or are you?
Oh.
I don't. Girl, I know I was in a
I
relationship
do.
at 14.
I do. I am in a relationship.
First of all, disclaimer to Bailey's parents: don't listen to this part of
Okay, right.
the show.
No, they all know. I actually wasn't allowed to date till I was 16, but I just my boyfriend, he plays guitar, so like me and him like have connected on like so many levels, because like we can relate to each other with music and with like a lot of personal stuff. But his name's RJ, and he's awesome. I like him.
Oh.
Oh, he looks like he makes you happy.
Yeah.
Well, I know
That
what you're talking
was
about.
pretty good.
That's
Pretty
good.
dope. Yeah.
So, like, country music, I know, like, he's into techno. Like, for you, what's the best, like, what's your genre?
What's
like,
my favorite genre to
Mhm.
listen to? A lot of people ask me that, but I really don't like. I love to like listen to a lot. Like I love to hear like other people, like the way they feel and like what they enjoy. Because I don't like to just like base myself off of what I like. So like I'm all the time asking people like, hey, like send me some stuff that you enjoy listening to. So I obviously listen to a lot of popular people, like right now, like what I said, Khaled and Post Malone. But then I also like crazy Like, I have Apple Music, and like there's a playlist that especially for you or something like that, and I'll like listen to it, and I'll never have even heard these people. I'm like, I really like this song. Like, I need to add this to a playlist. So I really don't like base myself off of one genre.
I love that. Apple Music does that, and they update it every week.
Yeah.
I always find new artists every week.
And it's crazy because it's awesome.
Yes.
So how do you feel growing up in music? Like, he's been helping you since you were 8, and like, how does that work for you?
Well, I like it a lot just because I love singing and I like doing what I love, and so he's helped me like push forward like a lot. Like, even when I didn't want to, he's always been there to like, hey, you got this. You're Bailee Paige.
See, I love that you guys have like a brother-sister relationship almost. It's just like a big brother mentor. I'm always gonna have your back, look out for you, and make sure you're all right.
Yeah.
So that's honestly like it's not to say that it's rare, but it's rare to see that from such a nurturing young age. You know, like he did the same thing when you had your mentor. Now you're passing it forward, like you kind of said with your hashtag. You're paying it forward. So I mean, hopefully you do the same thing in the future when you're ready and you meet somebody and you're just like, I want to take your career and nourish it into something beautiful. But that's in the future when you guys make it big. Like really really big.
And since you spoke of sibling, like, do y'all have any sibling rivalry? Or it wouldn't be sibling rivalry, but like, has there been a time where he was telling you like to do something and you were like, I don't want to do that, but you did it?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of times. But like, me and him have like a different relationship. Like, when he signed me on, he told everyone this is a personal relationship, not like other relationships that he has. They're like business. But like, me and him, we really connect like on a different level, and I think that's why like we push each other so much, like more than like the way he has with his other artists. So like, we relate to a lot, and like we're able to like, he'll even ask me like, do you like this? And I'm like, yeah, I love it. And I'll ask him the same thing. So I mean, we don't really have any rivalries, if that's what you ask.
So what advice would you give teenagers that are about to graduate high school and they have a choice, either they're going to go to college, go to work, or pursue their dreams? How would they decide?
I would just say like, continue to do what you love. Because there was like a time where like a lot of people were like, oh, you're not good enough to sing, like you'll never be like one of those big names. And if I just like listened to what they said, I would probably just be going to college and doing what every other kid does.
And just working a regular 9 to 5.
But I want it to be different, and I think other people should hear that too. Like, be different, like stand against the crowd.
So, Camp, what would you say is different about Bailee? Why you chose to take on that personal relationship with her?
Her energy. It's kind of hard not to fall in love with when you meet her. I have like you said, it's a personal relationship. Since she was 7, we've been hanging out, going to Mavericks game. Her dad's one of my best friends. So I mean, it's personal. Whether she can sing or not, it's gonna happen for her. Cause I'm gonna make sure, but good thing she can.
Yeah, because she has kind of like this, and I'm not trying to be funny, like Nora Jones / Pink kind of look going on.
Nora Jones / Pink. That's a very different.
Yeah, she's like subtle, and then it's like I could tell it's like a spunky part about her too. So
yeah, I have a very unique style. I don't just base myself off of like one like style. Like I'll come in this, and tomorrow I'll come in like joggers and like a sweatshirt. Like,
no, I really do like your outfit. It's really
good. Yeah, for those of you that can't see this right now, she's wearing like a velvet shirt dress thing. Yeah, it's really cool.
With some booties, and
then they got the bedazzled bandana. And I'm just like, okay, I see the aesthetic. I see the aesthetic.
That was the first thing I noticed.
Okay.
Official.
It's official. All right, so before we wrap up, we kind of want to just make sure you plug yourselves in there real quick, because Bailee Paige is spelled differently in both the first and the second middle name, right?
Yeah. Okay. So it's Bail, it's capital L, EE, and then PAIGE.
All right, and
me, CampZeroo, CampZeroo. That's on all platforms.
And is that the same for your social media also?
Mine is at I am Bailee Paige. So, and it's on Instagram. Like, you'll find all the updates and like what's happening. And
all right. Well,
you.
Well, a lot of people don't believe my real name, but my real name is Nicolas Cage, so I can't really
What?
use that.
Wait, hold on. What?
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, my real name is Nicolas Cage, so I can't use that. So, I mean, you can find me on Instagram at Ja Cage. It's actually pronounced J, but it's everybody misunderstood as Ja, so I'm okay with that.
Spell it for us.
Jacage.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. And I was right on time because we literally have 1 second.